Hey, I'm back. It looks a million times better like that. What was that? What was this? This camera? It's because I had this thing on there, this screen protector, and it wasn't protect. It was getting all wobbly. That feels like it's a completely different Jason now. Yeah, it looks great now. Is that you, Mike? Are you back? Sorry, dude. Yeah. Okay. Good. I know, don't I though? I look so much better. I don't. It's just like the way the angles right here. Maybe the way the light hits me over here, or maybe just this general vicinity. Vogue, 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 Vogue. Something. Thanks for being patient with me and coming back, because I thought you'd be like that guy. He had his chance to hang out with me and he blew it. He blew it. I mean, I need to grow me one of them like Fu Manchus like you got going on, dude. I just need to grow one all the way down. It like hangs down here. Then I can like stroke it and be like, like it's like a 1970s, kung fu movie, like was it Seven Deadly Venoms or whatever. Like, that would be epic. So, yes, yes. So I'll probably wait 1 or 2 more minutes. I'm probably will archive this video. I'm gonna do an actual proper video, but I was like so excited. I mean, I just couldn't actually hide it, as the song says. And so, if you're so excited, you just can't hide it. You gotta talk about it. So I feel like that's what I need to do because I'm so insane in the membrane. The flying guillotine, yes, yes. That's some Wu-Tang action too. I gotta be honest, like I love kung fu movies from the 70s and 80s, but somehow I miss most of that stuff. If I did know about it, it came on really late at night. I was mostly most in the Bruce Lee stuff, and of course in the Jackie Chan to a lesser degree, and then a lot of the stuff that was like straight to VHS in America during the 70s and 80s, for sure in the early 90s, early to mid 90s. But the Wu Tang Clan is the one who like referenced a lot of those the Five Deadly Venoms, Seven Deadly Venoms, and the Flying Guillotine and all that. They would reference them in their music, and I was like, what? How did I miss all that? And lo and behold, that's how I missed it. So I went back and corrected that issue. So now that we got a few people on here, I just want to say live and in color that Alex Bowman53, he messaged me about a week ago, or even less than that, and said, "Hey man, can I get your address?" And him and I talk a lot via YouTube, messaging each other on our channels and supporting one another. And so I was like, "Sure, man." And he said, "I think I have something that should go to your collection. That it should be your PC." And honestly, I was sitting there thinking, like, well, since he pretty much just does Bowman53, and I'm not really a big time vintage collector, even though I do like vintage, I just usually it's not something I'm like hunting after too much because I have so much other stuff that I collect. As we all have found out from each other doing Bob's response videos for the giveaway. I'm a little bit sometimes difficult in like being like more like focused, as Eric would say. But he reached out to me and said, "I got some stuff that would come to your collection. I would rather have it with you." And I'm like, okay. So I was like, obviously very appreciative and of just even thinking about me. So I sent him my physical address, and then today I received a small box, this little box here, with some stuff in it. And so my son was super stoked. Of course, I was excited too. But he was like, Dad, can I open this? Can I open this? Can I open this? And I'm like, sure, let me sit it down and we'll get out some scissors and cut through it so we can open it. So the first thing is he sent me the letter. And of course it just says basically, all the things that people would say. And he said a few things that's for the PC, thanks for the live chats, and keep those vids coming. Well, this was on top. And this is like I think this is a little shout out to me being a big junk era collector there's three amazing players from the '80s for sure. Two Hall of Famers and a guy that probably maybe should be in the Hall of Fame. But this was on top, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Again, sending me a bunch of junk era cards. That's awesome. I definitely could use it. I don't even own this card, so I was already excited just with this up there, and it was just sitting on top of some wrapped up bubble wrap, and I was like, "Huh, I wonder what's in the bubble wrap." So I was like, just look at this card, and my son opens up the first bubble wrap, and then he says, "Oh my gosh, Dad! Oh my gosh, it's our favorite player. I can't believe it." And it's a Gem Mint 10. It's a Gem Mint 10. And I honestly had no idea what he was getting ready to show me. So then he proceeds to pull this out. This right here, this Topps Living Gem Mint 10 Ichiro. Or should I say Ichiro? I mean, and this is a card that I put on my eBay list to watch all the time. Like literally all the time I put it on there. Because I'm always trying to track one down. Not even I was trying to just get a raw, but a lot of times they go for too much, or I miss it, or it goes for a reasonable amount. But like I said, I'm Johnny come lately, and I just miss out on it. So this was in there, and I mean, this is one of one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen of Ichiro, and like this kind of canvas painted, style. It's like perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's like perfect in so many ways. And I mean, it was already above and beyond appreciative. But then my son reaches in and says, "There's another one in here, Dad." And I'm like, "Okay." And he was like, "Oh my gosh, Dad, it's another Ichiro card." And he didn't realize what the card was. And so he just was like, "Wow, it's another Gem Mint 10, Dad." And I was like, "Okay." And then he pulls it out and shows it to me, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like I almost like seriously was like getting a little emotional. After the first one wasn't enough, he sends me a Upper Deck Gem Mint 10 rookie card of Ichiro. I mean, like seriously, just thinking about it almost makes me want to like get like a smidge teary-eyed and start crying. I mean, like it was unbelievable. I mean, I was just like beyond like shocked. I mean, again, this is a card I've been trying to get raw, and I know that neither one of those cards I go for like a ton of money raw, but like just being in the right place at the right time and pulling the trigger when you have the extra little bit of money, all that stuff. Like we all talk about, you gotta collect with inside your budget. You can't get crazy. Like I'm not gonna lose my my house or not be able to pay my water bill or whatever to try to get me an Ichiro rookie card. Again, I know it's not like a Mickey Mantle. I'm not making the claim that it's like some of the like top tier rookie cards out there. But to get a Gem Mint 10, like that in my mind was not even a reality. Like I remember looking at for like maybe some 8s and 7s and maybe a 9 once in a while. It would get somewhere reasonable I could afford. But I almost never could even fathom a 10. Like it wasn't even like something I could even put on there as a reality. And when I saw this, I just was like, my mouth hit the ground. I wish there was somebody in here with a camera, because I would have been like, you just saw the most epic reaction. I mean, I've already sent Alex a thank you email, because that's the least I could do. But I wanted us to go live this evening and show this stuff, because that is like beyond generous. And people have been super generous to me the last couple of weeks with sending me care packages and just putting me over on YouTube and stuff. And I really appreciate people joining in these live streaming videos or whatever you want to call it. People do that on a regular basis, which I'm so appreciative of. And I cherish everything I've ever gotten. Everybody knows how much I always say how I know it is super, super awesome. And that's exactly what I told Alex was, thank you for giving me and my son that opportunity, that moment to have together, because, we wouldn't have had that moment without him being the catalyst for that. And it's just really cool. And I mean, it was really cool to see his reaction. It was probably super cool to see my reaction, but to see his reaction and how he was just like, "Oh my gosh, Dad, you can't believe this." It was so cool, because I knew as soon as he said that, it was going to be something awesome. Not that I didn't think it was gonna be awesome anyways, but you know, there's levels of awesomeness, and this was like otherworldly. Like this is like, you know, stratosphere outside the stratosphere awesome. At least for me, you know, this is like the gauntlet. Like if somebody came and put the gauntlet on my hand, that was that awesome with all the stones. It was that kind of awesome. So this was like amazing, and so. I wanted to do a live one and just kind of talk a little bit about it just because I couldn't believe it. I didn't want the night to get away from me and the weekend to be upon us. So I wanted to just do this live, and I will do a proper video just because a lot of people don't watch live videos like when they're archives, and I don't blame them because I don't do a lot of that as myself. Quite honestly, unless it's either a topic or a group of people that I enjoy, you know, hearing or talking. So I will do a proper video because it deserves a proper video. But I mean, I was floored. I mean, like his generosity, and I mean, like I said, just like you said a moment ago, she blinded me with refractors. I mean, you're 100% accurate. The community in general has just been is just amazingly generous. And every time, hey, what's up, dude? I got it right here, dude. My son and I went through it. I'm gonna do a video about you. I'm gonna do a video of your auction. Tomorrow when I get home from work. It's so funny because some of the stuff I forgot I got, I was like, oh yeah. I was so excited about the Otanis that I forgot I got some of this other stuff, dude. I got it, and I got your note right here. So man, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do a video for this, not because you need me to, because I want to. You deserve it. Your auction was amazing. I know you said in the letter that you're gonna do another one hopefully soon. My son was like, "Dad, look at this card. Dad, look at this card." When he was showing, because we got the package this evening. We've been busy all day. We literally walked in the door like 30 minutes ago. Not even that probably. So we just had enough time to take a shower, get ready for bed, clean up a little bit, do some homework, and then we're done. So. I just want to do a quick shout out, thank you video to Bowman53. What's going on, Raphael? This is becoming a who's who. We got she bonded me with refractors. We got Izzy. We got Mike in here. We got who else is in here? We got Mike, Izzy. She bonded me with refractors. Oh my gosh, I'm losing track. We got Raphael. Man, it is awesome. This is great. She bonded me with refractors. I don't remember your first name. What's your first name? So I don't have to keep calling you. She bonded me with refractors. I know I've seen it before, and I know I've even mentioned it in a video or on your channel. I forgot, dude. Bowman53 Alex gave me a mega bomb, like a megaton bomb. Like it was unbelievable. I'll show you here real quick. He did. I mean, it was. He reached out to me about a week ago and said, "Hey, I got some stuff that deserves to be in your collection. Can I have your address?" And I was like, "Sure." And I mean, I was sitting there thinking, you know, I don't collect Bowman53, so what do you possibly have that I would want that I think maybe would go to somebody else, a collector they would enjoy it more than me? And he completely surprised me because he sent this Gem Mint 10 Bowman Topps Living Set Ichiro Suzuki. Unbelievable. My son's reaction was priceless. And I'm not going to keep talking about it over and over again because I know a couple people already heard me talk about it, but here's this one. I'm going to do a proper video about it this weekend and release it along with Izzy's. Hey, what's going on, Nate? And then he sent me this one. This is the one that I'm like seriously started making me get a little bit weepy. A Gem Mint 10 Ichiro Suzuki rookie card. I mean, I could not even believe it. I mean, I've already discussed a little bit. I mean, like, is this like both those cards are cards I'm always trying to look for. Like even raw. And either I'm always missing them because I don't pull the trigger at the right time or they go a little bit out of my price range. I mean, dude, yeah, you're right, Nate. And Izzy, I mean, I cannot believe it. I mean, my son's reaction, I wish I would have been filming it. It was unbelievable. I mean, it was something that was, you don't ever expect anything like that. And I've gotten some amazing care packages. I got some amazing just stuff in the last couple weeks or months from people who've been more than generous. But I mean, just to send me two Gem Mint tins of a future Hall of Famer, and one of them probably being like a, I know one of them has to be a pretty pricey card, and it's not even about the money, but the fact that he either spent that money on himself for his own collection, or surely he didn't spend it on me, or to give it away and not expect anything in return, which obviously none of us do that, to say I'm going to send something to somebody, I'm assuming they're going to send me something back. Like, I don't definitely think that when I send something out. I don't say, well, I hope so and so sends me something back. Like, Alex reached out to me. Like, I never even would think to reach out to Alex. I've reached out to him a few times about Bowman53 cards I've seen in the wild, but he wants to collect, graded cards, and I understand that because I saw him in a raw form, and I'm like, hey man, I can pick these up for you. We can work out something. And he's told me the few times I've done that he's like, no, I just want to get them graded, but thank you, and that's totally fine. But when he reached out to me, it was like, hey, I got something that deserves to be in your collection. I can tell you unequivocally that's not what I was expecting to see opening up that box. And then, like I said, my son just be like, Dad, you're not going to believe this. Dad, that is our favorite baseball player. And I was like, okay. I mean, I couldn't see he was doing such a good job of hiding it from me. I couldn't see what he's even talking about. So when I saw the back, and I was like, did he send me like a 19, whatever, what back is this? Is it like 53 back or 55 back? I can't remember. And I'm like, did he send me a graded Topps vintage card? I'm like, oh my gosh, like what could it be? And honestly, this is even more special to me than that. That card right there, that Topps Living set, Ichiro, was way more special to me than anything that I think he could have sent for me from an original Bowman set, because I just, I like, Ichiro that much. But anyways, so that's Raphael. That's what it was, man. So that was the stuff that he sent me. I mean, like I said, I could talk about it all night long, which I will try to refrain from doing. But anyways, man. So that's what I've gotten. It was amazing. Yeah, those living card sets are amazing. And I mean, the thing is that you kind of really got to be on top of it to get the cards that you want. Because they come out every week, and then you spend the money on getting the one card that one guy you collect, or maybe all three of them, or multiples of the one player. It is there's like a science to it. There's a process, and I just don't stay online that enough to be able to get on there. Yeah, I got a little teary-eyed. Even thinking about it makes me almost get teary-eyed again. Like, I'm trying to keep my composure even talking about it right now. But my son was like, are you getting a little teary-eyed, Dad? Or are you getting, I'm like, I can't really speak. Like, turn away, boy, turn away. There's nothing to see here. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So I was like, but yeah, I mean, just over the last, like I keep saying this, but over the last month or so, the people's generosity that just sends things to each other, not just to me, it's been really cool to see that there's been like a really big push because people want to send out care packages or cool packages, as you say, Raphael. And, it's so cool to see that, even though like Raphael's opening something from Bob Lewis, or Bob Lewis opening something from Cuban Collector, or Steve Carter's kid sent something to Mike, Hitman 23 or whatever. It just has nothing to do with me, but to see people take the time out of their day and out of their collection to send something to someone else and not really care about the cost of it is pretty cool. Definitely, I think it's pretty awesome. And so it's been really cool to see that. Yep. The human spirit is alive and well. I do say so myself. So yeah. Most definitely, man. It's been really cool to see, guys. It's just like I said. I mean, I'm a talker and I could talk forever, but honestly, I was pretty speechless in that moment when I saw that. I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, "Is that really happening? Is that a mirage?" When I touch it, when my hand go through it, is it really like like a digital trick or something. Like you just never know. Like you just can't imagine somebody doing that. That's just unbelievable. Like unbelievable. Like that. Those anything that anybody sends me of like the stuff that I collect. Like I would never get rid of it. I mean, but when people send stuff like that, it's just like, it's just like I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine like what the process of that is. I mean, I even sent Alex an email and just said, "Hey, man, like I don't know if I have anything that you would ever want because I know how he is very specific." But I was like, dude, if you see anything I've ever put online, if I ever mention anything that I have, if I ever come across something and I posted it, you know, it's yours. Like you can have it. Like it's yours. Don't even think twice. You just tell me, and I will gladly send it your way. So I mean, like I said, with him, it's so hard to send something that he would want or need because he's so focused on what he collects. But I said, whatever it is, man, I was like, this is a outstanding offer. Like it is not gonna. There's no expiration date on this offer. So, anyways, guys, it's about 9:45. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. It's been a long day for me and my son, so I want to go ahead. I just want to do this quick video, just saying thank you to Alex Bowman53. Your generosity completely blew me away today, man. My son and I cannot thank you enough. And again, to cherish that moment with him, opening up that package and seeing the things that you had sent there to him or to us, was something I, truly will treasure forever. And it was very important. I really am grateful for this community and for the friendships I've made and the friends I've been able to continue to, keep through this. It just really gets the excitement for collecting cards is like that much more. Most definitely, I tip my hat to you, Alex, Sir Alex. But it's really like stokes the fires to continue to do this because of that kind of stuff. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I will do a proper video for this probably this weekend for sure and post it hopefully by tomorrow, if not by Saturday at the latest. But I just want to get this out there, like I said again. Thanks, Alex. I can't thank you enough, sir. It was amazing. If you don't watch this video, I will, like I said, do another one here shortly. But take care, guys. Have a good night. Peace. Love each other, respect each other, and enjoy the hobby. And until next time, toodles.